Good afternoon. Welcome to my program. My name once again is Folawiyo. I'm going to have Ifeoluwa Folawiyo of Tafe Organics here today. Ifeoluwa runs a an organic. How do I put it now? She makes organic skincare products. So for a while now, I've been talking to small business owners, and they've been able to highlight their successes and tell us about their challenges in running a small business in Nigeria, especially with everything that has happened in Nigeria this year. We'll also talk about how to move their businesses to the next level and what their pitfalls are. As I said earlier, today I'll have Ifeoluwa Folawiyo of Tafe Organics join me. Tafe Organics, a natural skincare business, is a brand dedicated to manufacturing skincare products for people with sensitive skin and with skin issues such as eczema, cirrhosis, blemish-prone skins. Their aim is to make the best use of locally available raw materials such as shea butter, coconut oil, palm kernel oil, and others, thereby improving the lives of the locals, especially women who extract these raw materials. Now, Tafe Organic came into existence in 2016. Their vision is to take natural skincare. Their vision is to take natural skincare from a cottage system of operation into a globally accepted production system with quality product that meets international standards. So, I cannot see her online yet. If you're online, kindly come in by inviting yourself in. It's been a bit challenging. I've had to change devices and get things turned straight and everything to get to this point. Okay, you need to turn around your device.
Okay,
Okay,
all
good
right.
afternoon. Thank you for
Good afternoon,
joining
Mom.
me.
Thank
I'm
you
sure you had the
for having
introduction.
me.
So you're welcome, madam. So please tell
Thank
people
you.
who are listening in about Tafe Organics. Is that the right pronunciation?
Yes, actually it is fair organics.
Okay. So please tell us
Tafe,
about
but
your
I
business. Tafe. Okay.
Tafe. All
All
right.
right.
Hello everyone, and thank you so much, Ma, for having me. I know
You're
we've been trying to
welcome.
have this meeting for so many weeks now, and we've not been able to.
Ages.
uh, I'm glad that it's finally happening. Okay, so Tafe Organics is a natural skincare brand that was established in 2016. And our aim is not just to, you know, follow the trend of going natural, because that's what is happening now. Everybody wants to use natural, safe products. Other than that, our aim is to create a niche for people who have very sensitive skin, people who have eczema, psoriasis, very dry skin. There is a huge percentage of the population or people like this who suffer from these skin conditions, and most of them are reliant on pharmaceutical drugs and skincare products that actually over time worsens the situation or the condition of their skin. We decided to focus on that niche, that area, not creating natural skincare products, safe, toxic-free skincare products, and also helping this category of people who have this skin condition. So our vision is to take this natural skincare thing from I have a small business, I have a shop, I have a this, I operate from my home, to something that is, it's bigger, it's globally accepted, because there's a lot of potential, there's great potential for the natural skincare segment of the global cosmetics industry. And a lot of people do not know that as Africans, or as West Africans, or as a Nigerian, we have, or as Nigerians, let me use generally, we have that advantage because we have the resource, we have the natural resource, we have abundance of shea butter supply in our country, palm products, palm kernel oil, palm oil, sesame seed oil, so many, even baobab oil. All these oils are from Africa. And the foreign countries come here, they buy from us, and they use it in making skincare products that are sent back to us. And in formulating their skincare products, they consider their own skin type, which is so different from ours. What we need is different. What our environment requires for us to use is different. So the skincare products I will use if I was in the US or UK is different from what I should use while I'm in Nigeria. And my skin needs something else from what the whites use. So the advantage is great, and we are actually the most popular. So we have the cost of, we have the market, we have the raw
Market, yeah.
materials. Yeah, we have the raw materials, and so the potential is huge. So instead of taking our products and producing, as a small business, producing these natural skincare products and saying, okay, I have a small shop, I'm doing this, I have been doing mixing shea butter and all that. There is a globally accepted way of doing it. So instead of taking it from instead of doing it that way, we take it from there and take it to a globally recognized standard of operation, such that our
Mm.
products can be sold in stores abroad, all over the world. We are not taking advantage of that. The market is open. Other countries are taking advantage of this. We are not packaging right. We are not positioning ourselves right. So we have a huge space to fill, because the market out there is great, is really big, bigger than what we have here, though. But here is big too, but bigger there, because instead of buying our raw materials, we can actually give them the product, and not import from them anymore, because we have enough to sustain the market here, the demand here. So that is what we are all about. So we hope in the next 5 years that we are one of the businesses selling in, having our products in stores in the UK, Whole Foods, in selling on Amazon. We hope to get to that point where we can say, yes, this is a product from Africa and this is amazing. This takes 5 stars. This can enter into any foreign store, UK, US, Australia. That's our dream. And it shows in how we package our products, how we present our products, and all that. So we've learned over the years that it takes consistency, and you need to listen to your customers, and you also have to check what the people, the market you wish, or your dream market, how they are doing things. So that is how we've gotten ourselves here. So this is where we are.
Can we see some of your products? Do you have
Oh
samples?
my. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to have to leave here to get them. I'm
Oh,
going to have to
okay.
leave here to get them.
Okay, let's talk about the pitfalls of being a small business owner, or the challenges of being a small business owner in Nigeria. So, what are your challenges and what are the pitfalls?
Hmm. Okay, I will be positive here. I don't want to say there's so many. I'll try to be positive. I love my country, and I'll say yes, Nigeria. I love Nigeria, and I hope for a better Nigeria. Well, part of the challenges that we have is number one, technical know-how. Like we have
Your
people
business,
come to work with you.
specific to your
Yes, my
business.
business. Yes, specific to my business. You have to train whoever is coming to work. Like I have to train anyone who's coming to work with me from the scratch. It is difficult to find someone who is trained in what I do. Even if they are trained, they have some form of training, they still have to learn the way I do my things because it's different. So it's going to take some time for them to get it. For them to get it, it's going to take some time. So it is very risky for me to have someone new and then leave them. So that means I am still, the time I should use to do other things, I'm still supervising production back to back. I can't, it takes them nothing less than 3 months of consistency. In fact, 6 months, you can say, yes, I can leave this person knows this. That's if the person is actually dedicated. So that is one. Also, uh, I would say that staff turnover, because a lot of times after training these people, they suddenly don't want to work again. They want to do something else, and it's not you can't control that. Sometimes some people want to travel. Some people tell you they're relocating. Someone tells you, "Oh, I got a higher paying job." All those things are it's a headache. So you don't really have people stay with you, not because you're not nice, but it's because they just have to move. So you have to look at the fact that part too.
Can that be
Also,
because, okay,
ah,
sorry, I need to
yes,
come
go
in a
ahead,
bit
ma.
now. Can that be because
Yes, ma.
your industry is not that grown, and that there are not too many people in that space? So people who
Ah,
come to work with you have to learn, maybe because
mm,
there are just a few of you. Maybe that is why. And returning staff is a whole lot of other things that I don't want to go into here. So I just needed to point that out, that maybe if you have an association or something, you should make concerted efforts to get training done. Maybe have people or schools or somebody set it up who can train people for your industry, and who can, so these people that are trained can now start work in your industry. I don't know, it just occurred
mm-hmm.
to me that maybe because it is a highly, not technical, but it needs a certain level of understanding of the skin and so many other things for you to put together um, your products, all the different constituents of the product. That's just what came to my mind. So
Okay,
maybe you guys need to look at that. So please
okay, ma.
continue. So what are your own pitfalls? What mistakes have you made in the past 4 years running this business?
Okay. Well, actually, um, there's been a lot. There's been there's been a lot. I take every every failure as a lesson. I take it as growth, because if you are not growing, you won't make those mistakes. So I've learned from them. A couple of them, and part of it was not probably not properly understanding my market at the beginning. In the beginning, I had this notion to create this brand that, products to be sold outside of the country and all that. That was being part of me from the onset. But forgetting that you are, first of all, in Nigeria, you are, first of all, in a small business in this country or in your state. To thrive, you have to first create products that market around you needs, what they need, while your dream, your vision is to sell to the foreign market. But first of all, you must conquer your local market. So you must understand, do your research properly. What do they want? What can they afford? What do they really need? Okay, how do I get it's better to take your time to start than to jump. It's good to start either way. I won't discourage anyone who wants to start, but it's better to take to start, to take your time to do your research, to find out what your immediate and environment needs first. Your friends, family, or the people who you think would buy from you, your targets. So it's always best to create a niche. So you want to create a niche. You're doing children's products or hair care products. What do they need? What do they want here in Nigeria? So because it's from here, you become popular, you make the profits. You need to now take your product because to the foreign market. Having worked with an international brand, an international cosmetics brand, I got to understand that it is not like that. You don't jump like that. The foreign market is a different ball game entirely. It is not ABCD. It's a different ball game. You have to be able to meet some certain standards. Your product has to go through some scrutiny. A lot of things. Is more than here. So I learned that, okay, that I shouldn't make that mistake. I also learned, as a small business, you shouldn't okay, cash is king. You must keep your cash. You must be liquid enough because you can't really tell. The market can be funny. So you don't want to spend too much money on inventory. You want to, okay, yes, if I stock more, I make more, I save more. But as a small business, you don't need to do that. You need to get to the level where there's that demand for your products, and then you keep such inventory. I don't think any small business will keep so much inventory. Do not look at what you might have gained if you kept more, but you're already actually tying the money you should use for other things on inventory. Then one of the lessons I learned is that if you have 100 naira, you should use 20 naira in production. I learned this the hard way because I had to learn this because I have some mentors in this cosmetics industry who have been in it for years. I've worked with two, certain of, one an Igbo man, second a Yoruba woman who own businesses, who have worked with international brands, and I've worked with them full time, part time, just to understand this business because I had to do that to know better. Because I'm like, okay, if your dream is different, so just you need to really know this thing. So I got to understand if you have 100 naira, use 20 naira for production and use 80 naira for promotion as a young business. So that, because people don't know you, there are lots of people in your space. You're not the only one, and you can never be the only one. So how do you get people to know you? Well, having a good product is not enough. You have to be able to let people know that I have this good product. So I don't really, as a small business, you want to focus so much more on creating awareness, making a lot of noise about your business, getting the right people to use your product, to talk about your product, and all that.
Okay.
And yeah, okay. All right.
No, you
No,
can
Mama.
please continue if you want to continue.
Okay. And as a young business, a small business, if you're in my space, and that's the natural cosmetics skincare space. We call it natural cosmetics segment. So I was at the time I was fantasizing about getting NAFDAC certification. I have to be NAFDAC approved. It was a headache. It was this. So right now I am 90% into it. I'm just here sitting down and waiting for my number to arrive, my certification to arrive. I've done everything I need to do. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, this thing was really disturbing you there. Now you almost have it. What's if I'm in my space? I don't think you should rush. I think you should first get your products accepted by people around you. Because if your product is accepted, it's good, you've adjusted, customer feedback, don't play with it, don't joke with it, work on it so much. Don't go and spend so much money, set up a space, set up this. When you've not really your products, if you have money, keep it. Ensure that you keep testing, trying. When you know people love it, then you can now come out and say, I want to take the next step. And when you take the next step, spending all that, you know that yes, it's time to make money. This product, I can take it anywhere. It will not disappoint me. So that's all.
So
Thank you.
what's so unique about your products? There are so many skincare products, natural skincare products. We see so many of them. Some are telling you that they'll change your skin tone from black to whatever color it is. And some are claiming that you will not have blemishes. So many. So why should I buy Tafe?
Okay. When people come to me, the first thing I tell them is that okay, here, welcome to Tafe Organic. This is a no bleaching zone. We don't do skin whitening, skin anything. No, 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 no. We don't do that at all. And it's a choice. That segment, that part of the skincare segment, skincare industry, it exists and is the most profitable. It is the most profitable because you still have a lot of people who have to deal with their esteem issues, wanting to be white from being naturally black people. That's a different thing. I don't want to go into that, but some people demand for it, and there are businesses who are ready to fulfill their desire and help them achieve what they want. And a lot of people are making money there. Like I said, it's the most profitable of the whole cosmetics industry. Tafe Organics is made with high quality, I repeat, high quality oils and butters and essential oils to make this skincare products that when you use them, you know that okay, there's something different about this soap or this oil or this thing. It is very moisturizing. I tell people this is the no dry skin zone because a lot of times people think that the only problem they have is acne. But a lot of people do not know that they have dry skin and they have fine. People see themselves have eczema, psoriasis, and sensitivity is going higher. It's not even by your choice. It's not because you are not neat or you're not clean. There's so many things around you. You eat, you drink that makes your skin suddenly sensitive, and then you do not know what it is. At Tafe Organics, our skincare products are suited to people who have those skin conditions. If you have dry skin, if you have eczema, if you have acne, we formulated all our products to suit these skin conditions. No side effects, no side effects. You can call us the itch-free zone. You come here, nothing itches. If your water has been itching your skin, if any cosmetics has been products have been itching your skin, when you come to Tafe Organics, you forget that it doesn't exist anymore. Anything that itches disappears with one use. I tell people, what do you do to this your soaps? Why are they like this? They are very soothing to my skin. They don't itch my skin. My skin is not dry. And I said yes, that's the magic with Tafe Organic. The skin will glow. There's no you won't have any light dark patches. Your skin will look healthy. You will look young and youthful when you use our skincare products. And then you will be happy with your skin, because I've seen people who have these skin conditions, that itchy, they are very sensitive. They can't even concentrate on their work, because every time they're itchy and all that, even children. So Tafe Organics would skincare products would help give you a sense of relief from all those skin conditions.
Okay, so I've known you for a bit, and I know that, and you've even spoken about it here, that you plan on NAFDAC approval, scaling the business. So, would like to know, what are you doing to scale the business?
Well, I am presently waiting to get my certification, but other than that, I have been doing a bit of social media ads, advertisements, talking on social media. I have a plan, a strategy to do a social media campaign, let people know about how amazing these products are. The one thing I've done so far in my strategy is to get a lot of feedback, everyone's feedback, to get them, those who use the products, and I can say I have like 98% positive feedback. So I am putting that together. I'm going to start a social media campaign to push while I wait for to complete my NAVDAC process. And once that it is out, of course, I'll be able to put the products in stores and start with that. A couple of stores where I know that my target audience go to shop. I'll put some of my products there and watch people's response. I know that the products are amazing. The packaging is great, and you want to pick it up when you see them. It's of international standard, so I know that anywhere they go to, they would attract people's interest. And I've spoken with some stores, I've visited some pharmacies, and then I've shown them the products. They are all like, okay, bring it, bring it. But you have to come with your NAVDAC certification on it. If not, we can't take it. And I said, yes, I understand. But I've gone there, I've shown them, they've seen it, I've seen their interest. So I know that, okay, once this is out, we can do this. Now, scaling up is a different ball game, because I am aware of the inconsistency in raw material supply. We're still saddled with the issues of seasons. This is in season. Palm fruits are in season. In this season is scarce. In this season you can't get, it's high, and so many other raw materials that we use. So that is another that's another challenge. I have been thinking of how to, combat that when it's time to scale up. Because when it's time to scale up, businesses, their customers, they demand for this, and you must be able to meet up. So you have to think of, I've been thinking of having different suppliers of raw materials to have like a couple of them, so that we can always have our raw materials and we don't go out of, because if you don't have raw materials, you cannot supply products. So you have to be able to. I've been thinking of ways, and I've drawn up a list of suppliers, contacted them, checked their prices. They've also been telling me, contacting me on price changes, fluctuations in the market. So I know that when I'm coming out, I this is what I'm going to do at my level, because there's a level for everything. At my level, what can I supply? What's my maximum output? What is my minimum? All those things I need to check that. Okay, so I don't want to make promises I can't keep. For example, I have someone ask me, okay, give me 5,000 bars of soap. Well, I've not done that before at once. That's going to need me to, okay, if I have to do this, what do I have to do? All those has been put to pen and paper, put down on paper and say, okay, I'm going to have to do this, I'm going to have to do that to be able to supply this. So I see it coming. I see it coming, and I know that I have to prepare for this. So scaling up now, of course, I need funds. Funds is key to be able to do this. My business savings can get me far, but not far enough. So I have applied to the government initiative for businesses or something to get funds, to get more funds. This will help me when I know that I've exhausted what my business savings. I won't get a loan until I've exhausted this and I've seen what it has done. And there's a need, there's a real need, there's an urgent need for the funds coming. Then I'll do that. So scaling up will involve getting more funds, equipment, yes, some more equipment. We've been doing a lot of getting equipment gradually with our own funds, not any other funds, but we would still need more when that time comes. So all the things necessary to scale up, all the requirements, because there's a way you have to package, there's a way you have to, all those things. I've been put all that into consideration, and I think we are fine with that. Um, like I said, the major issue is the raw materials. If you even if you have your money and you don't get supplies, you can't. So I believe that by God's grace, you'll be able to handle that part.
You know why at this stage I started smiling. All the while you were talking about the scaling, I listened to you, but because
Mm.
I know that we've been through this before, and it's my advice was that if carrot is in season, then you produce carrot soap, and because
Yes,
your
what?
products don't get spoiled.
Yes,
There's the timeline for getting spoiled is about how many, a year, 2 years.
2 years, two and a
So
half years.
exactly. So if carrot is in season, why don't you produce your carrot soap? If shea butter is in season, then you produce your shea butter soap. Then you have everything you need, at least for your production. The bottom line is, do you know your production? So if Bed Bath and Beyond sees your product in a store or on Amazon, or they want to order 20,000 tablets, what will you do? You cannot say shea butter is not in season. You
Yeah.
can't. So you need to find a way around seasonality of raw materials. You also need your operations needs to be top notch for you to have to be able to scale to the extent that we are talking about. Going global is not a child's play. It is
No.
way beyond NAFDAC certification. It is
Yes.
way beyond it. Then in Nigeria, we are almost 300 million people. So
Hmm.
let's assume that you even have 0.1% of the market share. Are you
Yes.
able to service them right now? So all those
Hmm.
things are things that you need to look at to be able to say, okay, now I am comfortable beyond NAFDAC certification. NAFDAC certification is up there. Yes, but your operations also, and that includes that bit about raw materials. So you need to put pen to paper. We have been talking about this, and you need to understand that seasonality should not affect you. That's the truth.
Hmm.
Seasonality should not be your problem. That is one. So now I come to the question I ask every MSME or SME owner that come to this program. What would you ask a business coach? What question would you ask a business coach?
Okay. All right. Okay, if I was to meet a business coach now, what question would I ask?
There's
Hmm.
one in front of you. So what question will you ask me?
Yes, I know I've asked you so many, and you have really been very supportive. So I know I've asked you so many, and so I'm trying to see, okay, what question do I ask now? Like if I was to meet someone who is a business coach, okay, is it I already know what to do to market my products. I already know what to do. I know the right equipment to get. I'm trying to flash back to your course, where we had to really deal with money. Because your business plan course that I attended, I have to really flash back to when we had to deal with money, to unforeseen events, to meeting up customers' needs. How do you do damage control if you can't meet up? And if there are products that just didn't go well, how do you cope when sometimes your products are returned and you know unforeseen circumstances such as maybe um, um, fire or burglary, theft, someone burgled your store. How do you have to cope um, with investments? Do you need to what kind of investments can you do for your business?
Yeah, asking
So I
so
think
okay. So you're thinking of so many things to ask.
because your course opened my eyes to the things that we don't see, because this is just one part. This is my vision, my mission, my business, my products, the production. A lot of us do not see the unforeseen events, things that are out of the how do I put it
Your
now,
sphere
are
of
part of the
influence.
game, but
Hmm.
but out of your control. So you don't see, you don't know, but they are there. They are actually um big players in the whole thing, but you just don't pay attention to them. So when I remember your class, your course, your business plan course, and how we had to deal with real life money, and you had to pay this. So you think you have big money, the money is in your hand, and then something happens, takes it, and something happens, takes it, and something happens, takes it. It's possible for you to be making money, but you don't, you're not profitable, or you're making money and you don't have savings, your business doesn't have savings, or you're not even prepared, you don't even have insurance, and so many things. So I think that's enough for me. That experience I had in your class would always keep me asking questions from a business coach like you all the time. Ma, what are the things that can show up that I should take note of when it comes to investment? What do I do? How do I prepare to do damage control, maybe damages, or products are returned? How do I cope when I can't meet up with customer orders, and I might have to return money. So many things like that. So I those are the questions. It's a lot. So I will take one. If I had not attended your business class, I could have taken one, and it still have to do with money. But because I've attended your business class now, I can't take one. It's a lot. I can't take one.
Okay,
So you take one, ma.
okay, I'll take one, and that is your
Okay.
operations. We've been at
Yes,
this
ma'am.
for a long time. I'm glad Adela is here. Adela matched us together. She's one that initiated the relationship after the Women X program. So
Yes,
thank you,
ma.
Adela, for being here, and Adela Shnaike,
Hello.
Alafia, for being here,
Thank you.
because you made this happen. And the issue that we've always spoken about is your operations, because I've tried your product, and I'm going to give you like 2 minutes to go off air to bring the samples of your products so that
Okay.
people can actually see your packaging. Because I know when you started, or at least just after you started, and I know where you are at now, and I have used your products, and I know that they are close to perfect. And
Thank you,
so
Ma.
that bit of your operations is the key. Like I said, if Amazon says bring 10,000 bars of soap, how would you cope? With your NAFDAC certification, the sky is not your limit. That is the
Yeah.
truth. So your operations, your scaling, you have to be able to scale at
Yeah.
the earliest time. So that is what you need to work on. So, Ife, will
Yes,
just
Ma.
give you, because I wasn't I thought you would bring your product. So we'll give you like
Okay.
after 10 seconds to bring your product. Let us look at it. So while I talk
Okay.
about other things concerning small businesses, especially in this uncertain time.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
in this uncertain time, what do we do? How do we what steps do we take to survive what is happening right now in Nigeria? Not Nigeria alone, mind you, globally, but we've had not just the pandemic, we've had the answers, we've had the looting, we've had wanton destruction of property. So as small business owner, how do we survive this uncertain time? Folake Juma has been on this, she's been watching, and I know that her industry, the travel industry, is yet to get over the 6 or 7 months without income. And I'm wondering what their plan is to survive this uncertain time. Europe and UK went on lockdown yesterday. Some parts of Europe are also going on lockdown. So, how would the travel industry survive? And small business owner in Nigeria, how would you survive? A month ago, I asked somebody to run an errand. I asked the person to go to Ikeja. Normally, from my office to Ikeja, it would not cost maybe 300, 400 naira to get to Ikeja. But now it's about 700. And I'm wondering, so the salary earner, what does it do to survive? Because the increase in cost of living cannot what's it called, cover up the salary cannot cover up for the cost of increase in living. So what will we do? As I said, also I said I was at two events earlier this year, one held by Faith Foundation and the other was at EDC. EDC is the Enterprise Development Center of the Pan-Atlantic University. And the outlook for Nigeria, the financial outlook was not good at all. So we were in a bubble. Then COVID happened. Then everybody was locked down. Then we started to ask ourselves, how would we survive? So the small business owner, how are you going to survive? Yes, thinking outside the box, it seems like a cliche, but right now it isn't. You need to look at your business and be able to come up with things that will enable your business to stand the test of time. NPR, everything has gone down. Interest rates is about for savings and for investment is less than 4%. So you can't even put your excess money in any investment. Nobody is buying property for now, at least. So banks are advertising, come take loans. But how do you ensure that you pay back those loans. We need to take a fresh look at our businesses, map out realistic strategies, and pray that if that is how we operate, yes, some of us believe so much in prayer. Yes, it's a good thing to believe in prayer. So if that is how we operate, then we need to pray, because the way things are, only God can actually help us to survive. So my question is, what do we do? I'm a business coach, business developer service provider. So I'm thinking about working with other friends internationally to be able to help small
Hello.
businesses. Hello, to be able to help us map out our business continuity plan. So in the next, towards the end of November, HE Business Consulting, my company, is going to have a business continuity plan training. It's going to be anchored by Jamil. Jamil is a Lebanese, and we're going to start promotion. We've started a bit, but we're going to start promotion in the next 1 week. So we need, as small business owners, to have a business continue to work now in this environment right now. So you need to have a business continuity plan. Thank you very much, Ife, and welcome back. So can we see
Thank
your
you.
beautiful products?
All right, thank you very much, Ma. So this is our carrot soup. I'm
No,
coming. Let
please,
me
can you
show
hold it
you.
out well? We can't see it.
Okay, I'm coming all
And
the
for
way
a
up
bit,
here.
please talk about the carrot soup.
Okay, this is our carrot soup. This is our
Okay,
best-selling soup.
okay,
This outsells other soups like 5 to 1, and
okay.
it's really suits the skin. It's really moisturizing and anti-aging. It's very good for the environment here when the weather is harsh or the weather is dry, or generally I think it works with a lot of people here, because I think the skin and the weather conditions here, this works very well. This helps really suit the skin. It sells. We know that this one, we have to produce this over and over. In fact, when we are scaling up, this is the first product we are scaling up with. This is the first product we are going to put in stores because it's our bestseller. And we know that it works with a lot of people. Because we are small, we are just coming up. We don't want to put all our resources on so many products. We rather put our resources on the best selling one, first and foremost, before we touch the other ones. The other ones will still be sold online in our stores, but we would scale up on this one first. So these are our carrot soap. So we have this. This is our sun bar. So this soap, it has some protection minerals in it. It's really soothing. It has loads and loads of shea butter inside, and it's very great for the skin. So I find out that a lot of people love to use this for their children. Even men love to use it. It lathers a lot, and it smells really healthy. So I don't know why people love it, but I think that maybe because it has a lot of shea butter and really moisturizing for the skin. So this is going to be we're going to be changing our sunbar to our shea butter soap very soon due to NAFDAC process. So we were told to use to just name it what it is, a shea butter soap. I named it the sunbar because it helps protect the skin from the violet rays of the sun, and we need a lot of that in this country because the sun is really harsh here. So everybody says wear SPF, but you can have a bar of soap that has that element in it to protect you from the darkening of the sun or from the unhealthy rays of the sun. So it's also a good seller. Then we have our coffee and tea tree soap. Now this is made of real coffee and tea tree is suited to people who have acne. A lot of people who suffer from acne conditions. This is a really nice soap for them. It smells of coffee, pure coffee, right? I remember this soap was inspired from my trip to Ethiopia. I was able to experience what coffee, real coffee, good coffee was, and I decided to create something out of this because I know it also helps with cellulite. A lot of people have cellulite. This also helps. So the tea tree is to help people with acne, help heal their skin. So I was able to find a Nigerian brand, Happy Coffee, that does that kind of coffee. They produce that kind of high quality coffee, and that I met in Addis Ababa. So that I knew I had to do it immediately, and I would always get consistent supply of the high grade quality of coffee quality I use to make this bar. There's a scrub coming up before the end of this month. We have a scrub coming up, two more products coming up. There's a scrub made of coffee that is going to come up because a lot of people have asked for it, and we're going to be releasing that in about 2-3 weeks time. This is our oats and honey bar soap. This is what a lot of people buy for their children because it's very soothing. Children who have sensitive skin, very sensitive skin, they get to itch a lot, and you don't really want to see children itch. Oh my, so it gives you a headache as a parent or as their guardian. So this is very soothing, really soothing to their skin. So it sells really fast because people buy for their children, and even adults buy who have very itchy skin. This is a very good product. This is our oats and honey soap. Now recently we had to, because of people's demands, we've had to extend our product line. It took a lot because of the fact that I love to create products that are of high quality and packaged properly. So it took a lot because I realized that for every new product you create, there's a lot of money that's going to go into it. There's a lot of expenses, a lot of things that goes for you to maintain the standard you started with. So we've created our liquid black soap, and it looks like this. So this is our liquid black soap, our African black soap. So because in this part of the world you cannot take Africa, you cannot take that out. The bar soaps are amazing, people love them, but people want the original, traditional black soap. So we created a liquid soap that is very moisturizing, is non-drying. It has been formulated to be non-drying on the skin. You can use it to wash your hair, your face, your body. So it's a good buy. It's a lovely product. I've had people ask me, oh, can I compare this quality to some products or like share moisture? And I'm like, okay, just try, just use this. And it's made with natural herbs that is really great for the skin. So it's a product I am very proud of. I am very, very proud of because with time and extensive research, I've been able to create this, and it's been amazing. So the coffee scrub is not yet ready, but we are going to have it ready in about 2-3 weeks. That's for the packaging and all that. So we are glad this is what we have for now, and we hope to create more products that our customers are demanding for over time. That we are not rushing. We won't rush, but we will do it, but we won't rush because we want to maintain that standard. I've seen it as a journey. I imagined, okay, how do you want this business to be? I said, okay, I want this business to outlive me. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens in the next 30, 40 years. And I realized then and then that it's a journey. You don't have to, it's a journey. So take it bit by bit, break it down. Don't rush yourself, don't compare yourself to anybody. Just make sure you're making progress there. So if I'm going to have a business that, for example, minimum, I want to live for 40 years. What are we doing? How do we sustain that? So it gives me that assurance that okay, you're on the right path, but don't rush, just take it step by step. You will do all of these things that your customers want, are asking, but take your time. So here, these are our products. You can see the lovely packaging. Hi, I hope we get an award someday, Sha. The lovely packaging is really nice. Put it there, and people are like, wow, wow, this is nice. I would like to sell your products in the UK, in the US. I'm like, okay, yes, we are available. We are ready for that. We are watching the recent lockdown that is about to happen with the COVID-19. If not, by now we should have our products in the UK, in Canada. So we're watching to see how it goes. But I'm happy that we have a product that people are willing or feel like, yes, they can sell abroad. So that vision is coming true gradually.
Okay,
Thank you,
any
Ma.
last word? Any last word?
Well, do you want me to say something to other businesses, or do you want me to just say
Yes, any
something?
maybe advice, maybe tell us what something that we can take, we can add to all that has transpired today.
Well, I would say that believe in yourself. That's number one. At the time, I felt like maybe I wasn't even getting it right. But believe in yourself, be consistent. That dream, that vision you have, don't let it die. Go find people to mentor you. When you have mentors, your journey would be lighted. It's not that your journey is not your dream, but they will help you illuminate your way to for you to reach that destination faster. So you need to have people to mentor you. Go to business schools, although business schools can be very funny if you are not strong enough, because it will seem like you don't even know anything. And business schools often make me want to start all over. Like, what have I been doing? It happens to a lot of people, and some people just go and see, no, I'm not ready for it. Let me go and find a job. But really, it's important for you to attend business schools. It's important for you to find mentors. It's important for you. For your network is also important. I know I've met a lot of people while I was attending the Women X program at EDC that are still, that we still talk and we still do business together, and they do business with me. Those things might seem like it cost you a bit, but they're actually really important. You never know. You just never know. I would say whatever you want to do, talk, find mentors, go to business school, and keep the dream alive, and keep believing in yourself. You can make it happen. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you
So
very
that's all.
much. I won't but say that I know a more, a, that's a bit, but it's not a bit. I remember all the time they say, please, I need to see you. I need to see you now. I need to see you. When are you available? And you come to my office, you are writing, I'm talking, you are writing, writing, writing. And I'm like, ah. But I'm very glad everything is working out. I'm happy that all the work that we have put together is coming to fruition. I'm also very happy that yeah, you've taken the business to a state that one can be very proud of you, and
Thank you, Ma.
that the sky is not the limit. I'm sure you'll go way, way past the sky. So thank you very
Amen.
much for coming,
Thank you, Ma.
Ifeoluwa
Thanks for having me.
Folawiyo of Tafe Organics.
Thanks for
So
having me, Ma.
thank you very much. We are going to have our usual Wednesday program on Wednesday with Mr. Olu Ovuns Shola, an
Okay.
IT guru. He's going to tell us about all his offerings and for small businesses in terms of website development or design and
Oh,
SME business packages that are actually SME pocket friendly. So I'll talk to Olu Ogushola on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Thank you
okay.
for
Okay.
tuning in. My name is Tafe Kemi Odunuga. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.